John eats the scroll appears to be a symbolic picture. Whether he physically ate the scroll or not doesn't matter to the point. Although if he did, I hope it was chocolate. And I mean, it says it's sweet in the mouth. The issue is which meaning of the Greek word for stomach, karak, which meaning is in mind here. Because there's three ways the Greeks use that has to do with physical, makes him physically ill. And if so, you can just read it. That has a certain impact on the meaning of the picture. If, however, it means soul, sometimes stomach was used kind of like kidneys were used in Greek. It's used as a symbol for the whole immaterial, spiritual aspect of a person whose body and soul. If that's the case, then it hits him a little differently. It's not a huge difference, but it does matter. And I don't know the answer. I wish I did. The context usually tells us. I can't quite tell. But think it through. If John's prophecy, if what he's seeing is making him sick physically, then what he's reacting to is the fact that it's so awesome to see what God's saying, and yet so painful to see the horror of the judgment people have brought on themselves. It just makes you physically ill. And by the way, many of us have felt that. We've seen people be foolish and bring pain and judgment on themselves and their families. And it makes you, to use the German word that's based on the old Greek word, it makes you krank, makes you sick to your stomach. But then if it's soul sickness, it's a slightly different meaning. Similar, but slightly different. Then what he's saying is, it's so exciting to see God's word come out. But it can actually get your soul a little off. And I tell you, I've seen this too. People will get so into Revelation, and they'll do it the right way. They'll go to chapter 1, verse 19, which is the key to the whole thing, and say, these are things which are, things which you've seen, things which will come after. You know, you've seen, are, and come after. And they're doing it right. But they get so excited about it that they kind of lose the Lord who is the key. They kind of miss, you get more excited about the particulars than the God who's doing it, and you can get kind of soul sick. And it may be that that's the warning John's giving us there. It's a minority opinion, but I'll tell you there's lots of people that write about both of those. I don't know which is correct.